Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's your girl Krissy Cela here and
Meg. Meg Branch.
Do you know what? Every time I do YouTube videos with other people, I'm just like, babe, be yourself. You can't go wrong. You're friends with me. You're all fine. But seriously, what I wanted to do was I wanted to actually have fun in today's YouTube video and let another trainer train me. I love trying new things. You guys know this. I think fitness is such an evolution in your journey. You can do new things all the time, test things, dip your foot in a bit of water and see if you like it or not. And one thing that I absolutely love is Meg's dedication to strength training and how inspiring she is, which she is, in her fitness journey and how far she's come and every hurdle she's overcome. So what I wanted to do is I asked Meg if she would actually take me through one of her sessions. Today happens to be a
Push and arms day.
Push and arms day. So she's going to take me for a session. I don't know what's in store. I don't know what she's going to make me do, but all I know is it's going to be challenging and it's going to be different to the setups that I normally do. Because when I take Meg through my sessions, she's like, why are you doing so much volume? This is so unnecessary. And I'm like, it's necessary.
I'm actually so depleted by the end. And my pump's gone, but it's a great session as well.
What do you mean your pump's gone? It should be well juicy.
Because I'm used to doing like short, strong, and you always have me ending with a finisher where I'm like absolutely finished at the end, done, on the floor.
What can I say? So without further ado, we're going to get into this YouTube video, and as always, the workout will be fully in the description. And if you also want to, which I think you should, go and follow Meg on her social media channels because you're going to get the inspiration that you need. So let's go.
You take off in a minute. So I am competing next summer. I'm doing my first ever bodybuilding competition in the bikini class, which is really exciting. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've literally loved the sport for so many years from a distance, and I just thought, you know what?
Go for it, why not?
I've practiced the discipline to this point, so it's like, why not actually challenge myself?
Disciplined, guys. Like, I'd arguably say a bit more disciplined than me. She's so disciplined. Like, I'm literally like, you know, like your ideal life would be you training, eating,
but that's a lifestyle.
resting.
There's levels to it, isn't it?
And done. But she's like, she's so good at it. And I think that's why I love being around people that are super disciplined and super motivate you. And remember, like, you become a byproduct of who you're around. It's simple as that. If your environment is around people who are not disciplined, who are just like, just wanting to party all the time, you know, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah, if that's for you, that's fine.
Exactly, if that's for you, that's for you. But if you want to make that change and if you want to make a true impact in your life, then reassess who you're around, because it's going to massively impact what you achieve in life as well. And that's just a fact, and I think people don't really want to hear that.
I think for me, it's more the fact that I've really struggled with my confidence for so long. And I feel like I only started becoming confident when I actually saw things through for myself, and I just did genuinely what made me happy, like not feeling like I had to go and do other stuff. Like if I wanted to train, I wanted to be as disciplined as possible, and that made me happy.
Yeah.
And I became more confident as a result of that, and it's just kind of manifested into
you now, an Oner Active athlete.
Yes, love it.
Right, I'm ready. So Meg's gonna run through the first exercise that we're gonna be doing. It's one that you guys are familiar with, and it's one that we all love, and I encourage every single woman to train her upper body, and that's why it's so inspiring to see two women training upper body, as you should. So Meg, tell us what we're gonna do first.
So first exercise, we're starting off with our heavier compound lift, which is the way that you usually train anyway, isn't it? So I actually tend to do 2 sets. I do a couple of warm-up sets where it's like within the range of 3 to 5 reps, just to get a feel for the weight and make sure that mechanically I'm vibing with the movement. And then we'll go into our heavier set first, and then back off slightly with a slightly higher rep range. But yeah,
okay, so
strong moves.
2 or 3 sets.
2 working sets, but we're doing like 2 to 3 feeler warm-up sets.
Okay.
3 to 5 reps.
First exercise is an incline chest press. Let's go. What are you going up to?
If I'm feeling brave, we'll touch the 20s today.
Oh wow, big
Yeah,
girl.
big girl.
Right, are we going up to 15? Yeah, cool.
Just do one more, then you're not fatiguing. Lovely.
I'm gonna get bigger weights, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, I feel fresh, I feel well rested. Should be a good one. No pressure now anyway. Got a camera on me.
I am gonna go into my first working set. We're gonna do 6 to 8 reps. 2 sets only, right?
Yeah, so first set is 6 to 8, so it's like your heavier set. It's where you use your most energy. And then we're gonna back off for slightly higher reps. We're gonna go for a 12 to 14 rep set. And we're really reduce the weight slightly, so it's a bit more manageable, but still challenging.
Right, okay. So normally what we would do on this channel is 3 to 4 sets at about a 6 to 8 rep range. That's standard, that's kind of like my bog standard. But the way Meg does it is you're doing literally 1 set at your heaviest, and then you're reducing your weight, I assume.
Yeah.
But then you're increasing your rep range. So your total working sets are only 2 sets, but 1 is a 6 to 8 rep range and 1 is a 12 to 14 hypertrophy set, which is very interesting, eh?
It's a very bodybuilding-esque way of training, which is how I like it. Then you get the most force and energy output in the first set. You meet your biggest strength potential, and then you back off just to burn out the muscles as such. So.
Nice. And you find that 2 sets is enough?
Yeah, if you're training, yeah, like,
She hates me when I say that.
No, if you're training like to your full potential and you're actually training to failure, mechanically you should struggle to do more than 2 to 3 sets.
Oops. I'm not training hard enough.
But that's just within, like hypertrophy training is completely different, so that's why I like to mix the 2.
All right, got it. Let's do it, Meg. They're heavy, but you got this. Let's go. Up. Nice. Fight, 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 fight. Good job.
One more.
Let's go. For you. Good job. Big, strong gal.
So 12 to 14 reps.
12 to 14 reps.
What weight have you got there?
15s.
I would go 12.5s because it's really high, like where you're already fatigued from that heavy set. Up to you.
Nah, come on, let's do this.
Oh, she's going.
12, I can get 12. I can get 12. Maybe 14, I don't know. But 12,
Maybe to 14 with me.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Strong. Your muscular endurance, 10 out of 10.
Meg's like, oh, like, you got it. And I was like, it's the 4 sets I do, Meg. Come on, 2 set, babe. Good job. Lightweight for you. Lock it in. Nice. Up, 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 up. Drive, drive. Nice, nice, nice. All you, all you, all you, all you, all you, all you. Done. Good job. I actually don't know what the hell she's doing in this exercise. She was like, let's do a clavicular
fly.
And I just went, chop, it's, you're the coach. So this looks well funky.
Yeah.
Now, Meg is obviously on prep and like her thing is pure bodybuilding. So the exercises she's going to be showing us are pure bodybuilding exercises. So that means certain bodybuilding exercises are really target like focused and really isolation focused and really particular. Because the whole concept of bodybuilding is you're sculpting, you're a sculpture, you're the artist and you're sculpting every single muscle in your body to be balanced, to be accurate, to be visible. That's the whole purpose of bodybuilding. It's not just about you lifting as heavy as you possibly can. as a power lifter. So when you are presented with certain exercises like this, it can feel a bit overwhelming. Like, bear in mind, to me, this is a new exercise. I've never done it before.
It was overwhelming to me as well from the start.
So overwhelming to you
when
at the start as well.
When I programmed it, I was like, how are we doing this? But
did he show you when he first programmed it, or did you figure out yourself?
Yeah, he showed me, and like he sent me videos, but it's important you do your own research as well, because individually we mechanically work slightly different, like our range of motion and flexibility and everything is different. As well, right? Yeah, so you kind of have to figure out how to make it work for yourself too, but the standard cues are pretty universal, yeah. So what would an alternative be if someone doesn't feel comfortable to do this setup in the gym? Just a regular pec fly. With a pec fly, when you use dumbbells, you can get a little bit more of a stretch, and then the area of like where the resistance is placed is slightly different, but with this we're cuffing here, just around above the elbow, so the isolation of the clavicular fibres is much more specific, as you just said, so it targets that area a hell of a lot better. And yeah, and just the resistance on a cable machine is slightly different to obviously the resistance of a free weight, so yeah. But yeah, dumbbell pec flies. And you have more stability as well, I feel like. Do you feel that with cables? I feel like I have a way more stability because it's distributed evenly. But with dumbbells and free weights, you're responsible for how it's distributed, in the sense of one arm could come quicker than the other one. And it feels like sometimes you're holding the grip different. So I feel like with free weights, although it's more manageable for people to do because the setup is less time consuming, and also more people are comfortable to pick up a set of dumbbells than they are to do this setup. However, with cables, I feel like there's more accuracy. Yeah, with the cables, like even though this is a dual movement, still the resistance on each side of your body is completely isolated. So with the cables, the resistance profile stays far more consistent, whereas with free weights, it changes through different points in the movement based on what point in the range of motion you're in. I personally really enjoy this because I can stay in a really solid, stable environment and therefore just focus on isolating the muscles that I'm looking out for. But definitely if you're a beginner, start with dumbbell pec fly. It's probably a lot less intimidating than this, but this is also good. Don't be afraid to like take up space and try it. Usually I would do this in more of a close cable stack, just because as you can see it's a bit of a pain to get in and out of. I'm literally climbing across the gym. But you want to basically use cuffs. Most gyms will already have these in there for you. Put it kind of just above your elbow. You want to see your arms as hooks rather than keeping them straight. So keeping them as hooks will help better engage the fibres in your chest. Retract your shoulders into the bench. You're opening up, squeezing together at the top, not bringing your hands together, but thinking about driving your elbows together, keeping your arms with a nice soft bend and squeezing, almost like you have a big balloon between you that you're trying to pop. Okay, that's a good analogy. You're opening up, but not to the point where you lose complete resistance and you like drop your arms and elbows all the way down, but just kind of in line with your chest and your shoulders. Squeezing, hold for one. And with bodybuilding style training, is we really, really focus, this is the bit that's a bit tricky, we really, really focus on slowing down the eccentrics and pausing for 1 second in the concentric. So slow on the way down, hold for 1 second, contract up, hold for 1 second, and it's all about that tempo, which is a really great way to progressive overload, especially with cable movements that are kind of hard to progressive overload on. Feels like I'm getting my blood pressure. So squeeze that ball to the top. Nice. Make sure you keep that tension in the extended position as well. Nice. So we're going to start off with 8 to 10 reps, which is more of your strength. Damn, that's heavy, girl. First set 8 to 10 as per usual, and then 12 to 14 as a back off. Meg, this is like really heavy. No way. What the flip, girl? Right. Oh. That wasn't actually my bones, that was the clip. So pause in, slow.
job.
Ooh. Good. One more. Don't look at the last one.
It hurts.
One more.
This is why no one ever should be doing 14 reps. Already?
Okay, so now we're gonna do side raises with a chest support.
Okay, I like that one.
Chest support, slight bend in the knee so that you're not like hyperextending.
Fully locked as
And then
well.
we're just gonna,
Nice.
the reason for the chest support is so that we keep the environment super, super stable so we can really isolate the side delts rather than any swinging.
Super isolating.
Yeah, so because it's so strict, you probably won't be able to necessarily do the weight that you would do on a standard lateral raise, but really isolated. I love
Nice.
exercise. So we're going 2 sets, 10 to 12 reps. So more of a hypertrophy range for this.
How many reps?
10 to 12. Making sure we depress the shoulders. Hold for 1 second at the top and try not to lose your tension at the bottom.
Got you. So guys, what do you think about these tops? So this is a new timeless halter that we've been working on mid-length. So there's a few things that I'm working on. So the timeless square neck vest that you guys absolutely love, literally as soon as that came out, it sold out in literally a minute. You guys are obsessed with it. So there's a few things I'm working on. So you really wanted it long lined, so I've made it long lined in the next time we drop it, which is gonna be around about November time. So we're really pushing to make it long lined, mid, and also sports bra version. So you have 3 different options for anybody who wants to wear it. But then I'm also working on this halter, which is pure open back, the top, so you can make it tighter or looser, and then it's more scooped rather than square. So let me know if you like it. Let me know if you think the mid length is good or you want it longer, but I'm obsessed with this. This on back days and upper body. Sexy girl. Right, let's go.
Next exercise.
She knows me so well. She's like, she's gonna hate this exercise. Go on then, tell me, what is it?
It's a 4x6.
What?
Or 6x4 really.
A what?
6x4. So we're doing 1 arm at a time. It's essentially a rest pause set. So we're doing 6 reps only.
Oh, right. Okay.
Rest for 10 seconds, 6 reps, rest for 10 seconds, 6 reps, rest for 10 seconds, finishing off for 6 reps on 1 arm. So literally by the 3rd, 4th set.
So 6 sets of 6 reps of 4?
6 sets.
4 sets.
4
sets, 6 reps, yeah?
Yes.
4 sets, 6 reps on
with a 10-second rest in between.
Okay.
So
Nice.
what we want to do with these is we want to keep the weight consistent throughout all 4 sets. So the first set is going to feel like, oh my God, that was just such light work for 6 reps. But by the last set, you will probably end up doing partials. But we want to make sure it's a manageable weight that it's achievable throughout all 4 sets. So we want to use a cuff instead of a handle because it takes any kind of wrist flexion out of the movement. So this way we can keep another really stable environment by keeping it on the wrist. We don't want it this low. You see a lot of people who are putting it down by their feet. We kind of want it to be, and this is what's going to be really independent to the person, so like shin height, midway through your shin. So for me, maybe 1 down. It's more like in the middle of my shin, and that's where we're kind of driving from. So 6 reps. We're going to hold on to the bar, we're going to slightly lean into it. When we bring the weight down, we don't want to come any like cross over our body because then we lose tension in the side delt. So you're going to bring all to the top and back down.
Nice.
8, 9, 10, and again. Now it starts getting hard. Rest for 10. This is where we get partials. One last set.
Come on.
Oh, you'll go. 9, and again. Good. 10. Yes, love it. Delts done. Tricep extensions. I like these. We have these at my gym. I prefer them to the rope because I get a nice little grip.
Oh, so it's...
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have those rope,
To just do a rope, yeah.
just do a rope. Okay, got you.
If you do, you can also get them online, like quite cheap on Amazon as well. I just find they're a really nice attachment. So,
But this is a proper bodybuilding gym. This gym here, this called Body Ethics in Hitchin. It's a really good like bodybuilding gym.
so we're just hinging at the hips. When we come up, we don't need to come up any more than 90 degrees, otherwise it just takes out all tension in the tricep, so we want to keep that tension. So from here, out to your sides, and keep your elbows pinned in place. Yeah, so 1 8 to 10, 1 10 to 12. Because it's 8 to 10, I can go heavier, get out my comfort zone a bit.
I don't think people actually realise how much progress Meg's made over the years. It blows my mind. I remember Meg, because everyone always asks, oh, how did you become like an Oner athlete, da da da. Most of the girls that are athletes now were girls that were just buying Oner originally by themselves, like, and were fully dedicated to the brand, fully dedicated in the mission and what we were trying to do. And they've just evolved, and you guys have just like blossomed out of nowhere. And it's so funny because where you see Meg now isn't where she was before. She's put so much discipline and hard work and resilience to be where she is today. And it sounds super soppy, but honestly, like, I'm so proud of you, because I think people see you as you are now, but they don't realize how much you've done to get to where you are now. And you're only gonna get better and better and better and better. So I can't wait. Like, this is why, like, I can't wait to see the journey. I'm so excited. Like, I actually fully want to dedicate a whole documentary on your journey. I just love it. I love seeing people win. That's what it's about, you know? Seeing people win.
Another thing with you as well is your triceps are weirdly strong too, and you always say that you never train them. Not to expose you or anything.
No, I fully don't train my triceps.
But they're so strong.
Like, sometimes I do, like maybe once every 2 weeks, but if that. But you know what? It's because all the chest workouts as well. Like, when you're doing chest, it's you know, primary, secondary, third muscle. You're working that triceps so much. So naturally, when you do push-ups, when you do chest press, you're gonna naturally hit that tricep. And naturally, when you're doing lat pull downs, when you're doing anything to do with back, you're gonna hit your secondary muscle, which is your biceps. So that's why, I don't know, sometimes I don't feel it's that necessary, but it's also necessary for overall development.
Pumpy. Pumpy,
Yeah,
pumpy.
well pumped actually.
Spider curls. Spider curls.
I actually really love this exercise. We've done it before together and I really enjoyed it. It's such a great way to isolate your biceps.
It's really strict, so you kind of want your wrists to fall directly beneath your shoulders. So you don't want it to be more in front, you don't want it to be more behind, directly below your shoulders. And then you're gonna curl up just to 90 degrees. Again, like the triceps, nothing is happening up here. So just to keep the tension. And we're gonna go 10 to 12. We're going again. 10 to 12. You actually do. See you can get really pumpy with just 2 sets.
Get your reps done then.
Come on, 2 more. The energy you took to throw that over there, you could have done 2 more.
I can't, I'm tired.
No, we're done. Smashed it. Cardio. Joking, I'm joking.
So there you have it, guys. I let a trainer train me in today's YouTube video and it was so insightful. It was good to learn new things, try different techniques and actually just give something a go. The entire workout will be in the description box and so will all of Meg's handles, so you can go and follow her on social media and tell her if you tried this workout. Thanks, Meg.
Welcome, honey.
Okay, that's cringe. Thank you. All right, guys, leave a thumbs up and I'll see you next time.